What's going on, everybody? You get those days that just aren't great. Yesterday, I had a really good day. Started up the challenge, Kim's challenge, and everything. Got like 5,000 words down. It was awesome. Today, not so much. I go to college in the morning, do the class thing, get hit with 4 different assignments that are due tomorrow. It made a mess. Come home and deal with issues at the house, and it was a draining day so far. So I think it's like 6 o'clock now, but I'm better. I was annoyed for a little bit there, but the key was that when I started to get annoyed, I realized I was getting annoyed, and I quickly, intervened, per se. I went ahead and did something I rarely do, is I played like half an hour of video games. Mindless, senseless video games. I think I played Civilization, bit of a strategy game. Something I enjoy, something to just let everything go away. I was able to just let it all fall from my mind, not worry about it, take a deep breath, and relax for a bit, It doesn't often I get overwhelmed like that, but every now and then I do, and when I do, I try to remember that, it's alright, everything's fine, I just need to relax for a minute, and then I'm good to go. Like right now, my mood's improved 100-fold, I'm all better, I'm happy-go-lucky again, I was able to recenter myself. That's something I usually tell people, is you gotta try to center yourself. Remember who you are, what you're doing, what you believe in, and don't let things get to you, especially the little things. It was a ton of little things that got to me throughout the entire day. And after I was able to just relax for a bit and get over it, it was quick and simple. I got all the homework done in a couple hours. I was able to, just relax. I was able to deal with the family situations at home here and able to just get everything squared up and good to go. So I got a little bit more to do, but it doesn't have to be done immediately, and I can work on it as I go. So really, all that's left now is writing, which is what I would have rather done the entire time. But I could have sat there and lamented and been angry that I wasn't writing this entire time, or I can do what I did. I can take a breath, get down to work, and then be able to get to writing quicker. Because, again, writing is what I do because it's a blast. I want to just write all the time, nonstop. It's just who I am. I love making stories. I love doing it. And so when anything's keeping me from doing it, I get annoyed with it. Or I can get annoyed with it. I usually don't, because I keep a good mindset about things. But every now and then, as stuff compounds, it seems like it's getting overwhelming. I can get a little annoyed, a little snippety, snap here, yell there. And then I just have to stop, take a breath, and start over. I do that. I get all the work done. I get it done well. And it's just a million times better. It's worth doing. The key and the harder part is knowing what it is. Well, first off, the key is knowing when you're getting to that state and when you need to unplug from everything and just relax. And then it's also knowing how to relax. Again, in my case, it was video games. I used to play video games a lot when I was younger with my brothers. Big family. We sat down to Mario Kart and stuff. So every now and then, if I get a little overworked, I do some senseless video games. It's just what I do. It helps me just forget everything. And then once that's done, I play just, again, like a half hour is all I need. Once that's done, I can get back to work. And that's what I do. So the best thing you can do is figure out what works for you, whether that be reading, writing, or video games themselves, or a show on Netflix or something. Just something to help pull you out of the muck and mire of life. Relax for a little bit to be reintroduced to it. Again, this doesn't happen to me often. I usually am pretty good. This happens maybe a couple times every 6 months. Very rarely do I get overwhelmed. I don't know why it did today. It just did. A lot of things stacked up really quick and it got on me. But it happens, Everybody gets that way. Everybody's got to unwind at least once. But, it happens, and the best you can do is just deal with it appropriately and not blow up at people and stew in your own anger about the day. So get over it and make the best of the day. But I guess that's about it. So updates is I started a new WIP with the new challenge I'm doing with Kim here. I got about, as I said, 5,000 words down. It's a bit different than what I'm used to. It's kind of like a historical fantasy instead of like a high fantasy. a little more. It's like colonial times, and there's going to be a lot of Indian mythology and all this different monster hunting and magic worked into it. So it's a bit different from what I'm normally used to. It's proving really fun. We'll see where it goes. I'll keep you all updated on this, and I'll keep you updated on how it's going. But it's a blast. It'll be fun. Also, I wanted to ask you guys: is there anything you guys specifically wanted me to cover or talk about in my videos here? I'm always open to suggestions. So if you ever have something that you would like my input on, just leave a comment or get me on social media or email me or get in contact with me with any way, and I'd be more than happy to discuss basically any topic. I mean, even if it's not writing related, I'd be happy to give a couple words on it and show my opinion. Nothing I say I don't expect any of you guys to latch on to my viewpoints per se, but I'll give you my opinion on it and tell you what I think. So I just enjoy, trying to connect with people, especially other writers and stuff. So if you have a topic you want me to discuss, just put a link below and I'll get around to it. Don't worry. It's all good. But that's all I got. So hit subscribe if you think it's good and worth your time, and hit a like or thumbs up or whatever YouTube is doing these days. I mean, who knows? Either way, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, everybody.